This is my Nike project. My name is Jaiden. I'm 16 years old. I go to Suffield Academy now. I previously went to Eagle Brook with Anthony and Diego. I love basketball. Love spending time with my family. And yeah. Next slide, please. Yes. So for my sneaker, I would for the technology, I feel that I would use any normal technology for a Jordan 1. But I know how uncomfortable a Jordan 1 can be. So I did some research on like the most comfortable Nike sneaker to walk around and run around in. And I seen that the Joyride Run would be very comfortable. The Joyride Run has pods inside of the sneakers with like little beads in it that absorb the shock when you're walking around. So when you're wearing the Jordans, you could be fly, and then they're comfortable as well. Next slide. Yeah, so the person I would choose to promote my sneaker would be Kemba Walker. I would choose Kemba Walker because he's a gritty short guard, 6 foot he's from New York City as well. So I feel like we could relate there too. And he knows what it's like to get it out the mud and like to work for everything that he has. And he works with Jordan, so I feel like that will work out very well. The type of people that I would aim would be other basketball players and the quote-unquote hype beasts, the people who love to get the Supreme, the Louis Vuitton, the Gucci, and all that other stuff. I feel like they would like the sneaker, and I feel like it's a basketball-oriented sneaker, so why not go for the basketball crowd as well? And the places that I would sell the sneaker would be on StockX, GOAT, or in the Nike store for a retail price of $220, just like any other Jordan. That's slide. And so my sneaker is really just my whole life on the sneaker. So like being from New York, public transportation is like a huge thing of getting around. So, and it makes one of the reasons why New York City is so important. So I would make my shoelaces the subway of New York, like the whole path. And also being from New York, it made me grow up around basketball. My whole family had basketball players, all this other stuff. So I was around it for a young age, and I picked up basketball at 5 years old, and I loved it ever since. So because I love basketball so much, I thought of actually making the skin of my sneaker out of like the outside of a basketball. I feel like that would be a pretty cool idea. And so my brother and I, we woke up countless mornings every summer just to work really hard to better ourselves and chase our dream. And now we had this thing called put your time in. So when we put our time in, we represent that with an hourglass. So to represent the hourglass, I didn't want to put like a whole bunch of hourglasses on the shoe. So on the midsole of the sneaker, I would make it out of sand. I feel like that would show the hourglass vibe. And then lastly, not to get really sad or anything, but I lost my little cousin, unfortunately, in January to brain cancer. And this took like a huge toll on me. It hurt really bad. So everything I do is in dedication for her. I love her and miss her dearly. So on the Nike check, I will put E for D, which stands for everything for Dana. And yeah, that's pretty much my shoe. Thank you for listening.
Let's hit those reaction buttons and give them a big round of applause. Amazing storytelling. Greg said, great idea on re-engineering for comfort. I think incorporating Joyride technology and really looking at that is awesome. Dope colorway, Greg said again. Aaron said, love it. Love the basketball texture. Really something that I haven't necessarily seen. I don't know if it exists. This is dope. And the way the colors blend is awesome. Really focusing on basketball. Genty said, love the messaging, incredible work. Abraham said the E4D, the storytelling in this project is absolutely amazing. And the cohesiveness of it all
was huge.
Has me speechless. Like,
appreciate it.
And yeah, the sand, Aaron just said, You didn't take the easy way out. You looked at how to show time in a different way, and you represented it, and you tied the story to it. You crushed it. Great, great storytelling. I love the fact, too, that you said that this shoe is me. Like, basically, like, it represents you in a sneaker. So you did a great, great, great job. Super
I appreciate
dope,
it. Thank you. Thank you.
I love it. I need
Greg
a pair.
said it's never
Another
easy to
pair.
have.
We need to get these made.
Yeah, Greg said it's never easy to have deep story elements while offering an execution that's super wearable. This is a super wearable shoe, and I'm gonna be real. The map as the shoelaces, fire. And Greg also said there's a fine balance there, and that's what you did. Much props and respect to you. So
Thank you.
definitely dope.